Hello everyone and welcome back to Strategic Command World at War, where I'm playing as the Axis forces. We've taken care of pretty much everything in a previous episode where we also took Yugoslavia and were poised to strike towards the Greek capital. In Africa we've reinforced the Italian forces, and the Japanese forces are still raging through the Chinese territory, where we're also within striking range of Chungking, and the siege of the Chinese capital is about to begin. Let's switch up the turn and see what will happen here. First of all, the French Pacific colonies join the Free French. Destroys for bases agreement. They get another battleship there. Developing anti-tank weapons level 1, not too useful. Not too keen on anti-tanks. Let's see how much the Italians... okay, yeah, Italians still not doing that well in MPP, so definitely seeking to let them grab more territory. At the very least, Greece will provide them with some. And then we'll see, maybe they can take Egypt, for example. Don't know what happened there, but... guess we're gonna destroy that do or die special forces unit. They did put a unit in there. Maybe it was strategic deployment? Don't know. Really don't know what happened there. Well, like I said before, I'm poised to strike Kunming, and I think we'll be okay there. Well, we might even be able to destroy that then. Ah, well. Okay, that's harsh. I'm gonna pull these back. I mean, there's currently no real reason for the Axis, or at least the Germans, to send forces to Italy, because they have no reason to think that the Italians are doing poor. I mean, I know they're doing poor, but... come on, get out of there. That would have been nice. Alright. At least they dived. This turn is going a lot better for my submarine. Unfortunately, that means that I can't destroy the 2-strength enemy unit there. And they're purchasing more units. Great. Sure. Alright. We can't destroy the 7th Armored, but... we might be able to deal them another blow. We'll see how that goes. Either way, get strategic advice. If we cannot knock the UK out of the war by an invasion of the British Isles, then we must seek an alternative route to victory. One option would be to invade the USSR and rid the world of this communist state, for with the Soviet Union destroyed, the British would probably be forced to submit to our peace terms. Do not delay too long, for Stalin is rearming, and if war breaks out between Japan and the Allies in the Pacific, then he may bring his Siberian divisions to fight in Europe. Invading the USSR during the spring or early summer will be best, so that we can make deep inroads into the country before the weather turns. Target the Ukraine as a priority, so as to secure food supplies for the Reich. Recommendation: build up forces in the east ready to invade the USSR, ideally when invading when the USSR is close to 90% mobilization and the weather is good. Yeah, well, we will try to do that. And anyhow, for the moment, I think that we should seek to strike south. Let's attach these. And I should be able to get to Athens. Enemy contact, no surprise. Let's start bombing. Let's lower that entrenchment first. Let's hope I can still move. Yes, I can. Okay. Really? You can't reach them? That's pathetic. That means it's gonna take at least another turn before I'll be able to take Greece. I mean, this I'm just doing to waste their MPP, really. Alright, so taking Athens next turn it is. Bit unfortunate the way that happened. But let's start upgrading these Romanian forces. Will take some time before they're up to full strength entirely. But I guess we'll be ready on the next turn. So let's switch these up. Get you in here. All right. How much? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And okay, but it's already at 1. Oh, you have the garrison unit. There we are. Gonna remove back the fighter. I actually also need more fighters. Because if I'm sending this one to Africa, which is probably a good idea, I don't have any fighters ready to fight here. I could send some of these fighters over there. That might be best for now. Then at least I have one. But all right, let's send you into Lutz as well. Attach at least these 2 armies. This thing. I need to take both Bialystok and Brest with these forces, so I'm pretty much okay. Those guys moved. I'll send a 3rd army to Army Group Center. And I'll reorganize this on the next turn in such a way that I can actually attach plenty of those units. Once again, I don't have the points to repair my submarines, so that will have to wait. Yeah, I'm very low on points every single turn, so that's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, I'm trying to get more. I'm trying. And for the Italians, I also quite need to repair for a bit here. I saw an opportunity, but I couldn't take it. Unfortunately, they retreated. So that means that I can't really do anything there. Let's repair you back up to 10. And pull the armor back for now. Because I really can't, yeah, allow it to be destroyed by enemy fighters and such. Still no chance to get the Africa Corps. Well, that didn't turn out the way I thought it would. Well, alright, I'll move these over in here. Alright. Again, I'm probably not going to destroy that unit, but we'll see how that goes. And then we can continue over here. So, let's transport these to garrison units. One to Saigon. We already have one in Hanoi. So I will actually take a look again. Partisan activity is not currently here. But let's transport that nonetheless. Okay. Let's take a look what we can do. First of all, let's reinforce you back up to 10. They are attached, but they cannot upgrade. I'll just get them back, so maybe I can upgrade on the next turn. Okay. Means that I won't destroy them again. Let's see, because here they are doing fine. You should be able. I see. Alright. That's a fair exchange. Guess I will have to leave them there. And I'll pull back for a bit because I don't like the way things are developing there. Let's just see, because again the situation here is pretty poor. And because of the, I think the reason is that, why can't this HQ go up? Right, I will try to deal with that later. For now, I need to defeat these forces. And the only way to really do that doesn't look too good, actually. It's getting armies in there. But I also want to upgrade my armies. So they have a bit more firepower. Probably moving up here is actually a good idea. Unless you don't get very good attacks ultimately. Nope. It's not in the cards. Although I can't bomb there, right? I believe there's bad weather. Come on. Nope. Oh well. That is unfortunate. guess I'm able to switch these up like that, but I can't move them up further, so... yeah. Alright, so no luck in China this turn. You know, maybe next turn again. It's not that bad, but we'll actually upgrade these forces again. Because upgrading is a lot easier than, or a lot harder than repairing. It also costs a lot of points. Let's keep upgrading. At least those units that can potentially do so. Although I think that was pretty much it. Yeah, exactly. Alright, then. Can't upgrade the battleships. I have 85 left, so not really that much. I will go for the destroyers too, because that will increase their abilities as well in naval combat. There we are, 49 left. Not gonna do anything with that. I'll start sending out these submarines. Do I have a port here? Yes, I do. I actually own a lot of these islands. Gilbert Island, Marshall Islands, Caroline Islands. This is Nauru. Right, well, like I said, that does take care of all the troop movements in China. We've taken care of the submarines as well, taken care of the ground forces, and I think we're pretty much done. So let's end the turn. See what the enemy has got coming, because Finland is moving closer, Spain as well. Roosevelt broadcast a warning of the danger of a Nazi victory in Europe. And artillery weapons, command and control level 2, a lot of research again. We're now getting 7 from Indochina. So it seems to be increasing with each and every turn. That's very nice. Or at least that's the transport. So we might actually be getting more. The declaration by Churchill and Roosevelt is a first statement of war aims. Well, they haven't even joined the Americans. So, yeah, great. Getting back to 10. I was hoping to be able to deal some good damage there. Maybe they won't be able to repair that thing then. Because these are also at 5. That would allow me to at the very least destroy these two. Back to 4, huh? Okay. Fair enough. If the allies don't have that many points, MPPs, like now, at least they will not be able to build up more units. If I can get Chungking, at least I will have a good staging ground with supplies for which to invade the rest of China. That's basically my top priority here. It's a bit unfortunate that I haven't been able to do that yet. Really? I'm sure the armored unit will just repair. If it's at 7, they might be hesitant to get to Tobruk. No, they're not. Okay, they repaired the salmon sub. Seriously? Contact here. Why would they get their destroyer out there? Well, there goes the sub. Doesn't make any sense for them to get the destroyer there, to be honest. I think that's very weird. But oh well. Bulgaria joins. Nice. The submarine tactic isn't a very good tactic anyway, so... I honestly don't really want to build any submarines for the Germans. I just don't think they're worth it. They're too expensive and they do too little. Alright. Germany advised the garrison Soviet frontier. Intelligence reports increased Soviet military activity along the Eastern Front. Recommendation: ensure we have no less than 4 units within 6 axes of Warsaw. I think we have that. Yugoslavian partisan situation. Occupational forces report increasing Yugoslavian resistance in the Dinaric Alps. Get more partisan units. In order to assist our Italian allies in the Mediterranean, it's recommended that we send some German forces to be known as the Deutsches Afrika Corps to deal with the British. If successful, this formation could spearhead the way for an advance into Egypt and beyond. If you say yes, then a full-strength headquarters and the following half-strength units will deploy in Italy. An infantry corps, anti-tank, reconnaissance, artillery, tank, fighter, and tactical bomber units. They will arrive with full research for a cost of 500 MPPs at 100 MPPs a turn for 5 turns. And will just need to be transported to wherever you wish them to serve. Would you like to form the Africa Corps for service in the Mediterranean? Notes. The effect that a successful advance into Egypt would have on Britain could be decisive in winning the war. As with the Middle East in our hands, we could even consider an advance into the USSR from the south. It is therefore strongly recommended that you say yes to this and deploy the Africa Corps. Yes. Africa Corps deploys for service in the Mediterranean. Of course, they're deploying in Italy first, and then after that, we can ship them over to Africa. That's great. Do we have a port left? All the way up here. Okay. Can we actually bomb in Greece? No, we cannot. I would be extremely happy if these tanks. Thank you. And then the Italians can take it. Whew! I was really worried there for a second that I might not be able to actually take it. Then I would have been in big trouble. Alright, let's get these fighters out of here. I will have to use strategic redeployment with those forces anyway, but for now... Yeah, let's get the Italians in though. Okay, so because of the partisan situation, I definitely want to get Bulgarian troops, or at least the garrison units out there. And for now, I'll use one of their corps as well. It's here, right? Yeah. While trying to purchase at least a Bulgarian garrison. There we are. So that will also deploy in the Alps to replace the 1st Bulgarian Corps. And you can take that. Okay. Fair enough. I don't like that they are retreating. Ah, come on. Okay, really, really close to destroying it now. They can only attack one time. Yes. All right. Beautiful. Let's pull back. It's probably a long range. Yeah. Wow. Italians destroying that armored unit. That is, wow. Pretty impressive. Oh, I can't ship them there. Alright, well, let's, Let's not do that. You really can't move through here, huh? Well, they can't. I'm gonna have to actually move them around. There's really no way they can get in there. Well, either way, try to beat these forces, but that isn't going very well again. Okay, good, good. Okay. Take Kunming. And start bombing. Okay, taking a lot of damage there. It's okay. Need to make sure that these forces are severely weakened in order to cross towards Chungking. Okay, now I mean, it's best just to move in there for the moment, because I can actually use the extended movement to get into that hex. So now I have a couple of units on this side already. It's looking pretty good. These guys are back in supply, so I can just repair them. And that means that we can continue the advance. Let's switch this up. And all of these forces will now also be able to cross. And we'll see how we're going to perform. Okay. It's free damage. I also still think, well, that didn't turn out so great as I would have liked. But doing a severe blow to those troops as well. And that means that it's going to be tough for the Chinese to just repair in general. I think they might just not have the MPP to do stuff like that anymore, potentially. But I'm not sure. I've taken a lot of industrial centers now, and I'm poised to take this mine as well. If I can take Chengdu and or Chungking, the enemy will be pretty much toast there. Supply here will be poor, but we'll see how things go. They might also just try to abandon these cities in order to retreat back further inland. We'll have to see. I'll move these guys away by transport later. I guess the bombers will have to repair sooner or later. Probably pretty soon, I think. Either way, we're done with the war in China. I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the video here though. So I want to thank you for watching. Do hope you enjoyed this first part, and if you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode. So take care and see you there.